love me, yeah, they love me. First love yourself. For that, and God we trust me. I don't trust myself. Your jewelry, I get it took. No show.
Welcome back to It Is What It Is. This episode is sponsored by Underdog Fantasy. The app is an easy way to make some cash just by making picks on your favorite players. Underdog is available in more than 30 states, including California, Florida, Texas, and New York, just to name a few. Make sure to support the show by hitting the link in the bio and downloading the Underdog Fantasy app. They will also match your first deposit up to $100, and you get a special pick when you sign up. Of course, I'm Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, along with your host, Cam, and soon to be Mase.
What up? You still gotta say Mase.
Or Mase and Cam.
There you go. Yeah, make sure you don't fuck that up.
Gotta do it right. Okay.
Whether he's here or not, let's
Facts.
Mase and Cam.
Facts. Okay, well, let's get into it.
Yep.
It was reported that some members within Golden State's organization have been annoyed with Andrew Wiggins' lack of physical conditioning. After missing 2 months last season over an undisclosed personal matter, he didn't take the time necessary during the summer to get back in shape ahead of the season. So that was the quote. Thoughts on this?
Listen, man. This nigga here, injured reserve every week, man. This nigga's on injured reserve every week, man. Here we go. We just started, though. We go...
How you doing, Mase?
I'm doing good.
That's good.
At least you matching.
At least.
Yes, now you can repeat some.
Yeah, let me repeat the question. Okay, so we're talking about Andrew Wiggins. It was reported that some members within Golden State are annoyed with his lack of physical conditioning. So they feel like after he had his injury last season, he didn't take the time necessary in the summer to get back in shape. So thoughts on them calling out Andrew Wiggins?
I go, we talked about this last season, actually. And I don't really know exactly what kind of condition you could get into if your man is boning your girl, man. Wasn't that what the fuck happened? This
That's
man was.
what I was gonna bring up.
I don't know what condition you could get into. That shit linger.
It was heartbroken.
Yeah. How do you go get in shape for a broken heart? Toughen up, nigga. That's just that, bro. We not gonna say it. Because you know why? Everything was just fine the year before when y'all niggas won the championship and everything was smooth and all these reports come out about how your man was boning a girl and it might not be your baby. If I'm not mistaken, I didn't even do a lot of homework.
It might not be his baby, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Listen. And listen, that's gonna be a lot of mental torture on him because now when he leave the house, he don't know who to trust.
That's why he don't want to go work out.
That's exactly what's going on.
Too many minutes away from the house.
Exactly. So my thing is this. We heard that wasn't true. But the thing about it, if you had an injury, you always talk about what injury it is. You know, this person's out for this reason. This person's out for... Andrew Wiggins is out for reasons undisclosed. What is that? And then weeks and weeks and months pass, and then he finally comes back and they try to say it was, I don't fucking remember what the fuck it was. It was some bullshit. That's why I don't remember. Shit was some bullshit. More of the story is, Golden State front office Steve Kerr, that nigga is going to have a lot of mental warfare going on in his brain. So I don't know exactly how you, pardon me, I don't know exactly how you work out with that. How do you work that out?
Man, that's a long conversation, pause. I mean, because I know Andrew Wiggins, so he's a pretty cool guy, but when you think about this happening in your home, I don't know how you mentally recover from that unless you kick her out.
But
if that is the case, now allegedly, if that's the case that your friend is with your girl, then that means your girl is not your friend.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. Came in sharp. Force.
Your friend is with your girl is not your friend. And then to think about, he's only scored 20 once, pretty much only once this season.
Everybody, though. Nobody's scored over 20 more than 2 games. Not just him, Clay.
That's weird.
Nobody on the team outside of Steph Curry. I haven't checked since last week, so I could be mistaken. But last week, actually, nobody even scored 20.
Yeah, he had 30 in the overtime win.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the game against what was that, OKC? But they lost that game. But he did have 30 in that game, so it looks like he's coming back around. But he's averaging a career low in minutes, field goal attempts, steals, 3-pointers. It's not just in one area. The stat says that he's down to 26 minutes, about 11 attempts. Under this is an underdog favorite. He's under 0.5 steals and 25.5 from 3. I mean, you remember back in the days, nigga guarding you, nigga just let him shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
Nigga just back up.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark does that a lot. I like when she does that in the game. Like somebody have the ball, she'll do it flagrantly. She's going, go ahead. She does that like flagrantly throughout the whole play on the NCAA tournament.
Crazy.
Yo, Caitlin Clark
That's
is
super disrespectful.
Caitlin Clark does that a whole lot. Go ahead. My thing is this, last thing I'll say on it, unless you have something else to say, is that, and you know what another thing could be? He misses his friend.
Yeah.
Jordan Poole. They was buddies.
He was like, you get your money, I'm going to get my money. So they was both together on that.
They was chummy. Now you got to be with these old niggas. Niggas talk about, yeah, you only got one. Nigga, we got 4. You wasn't there. Nigga like, I hear all this crazy shit with these niggas. His man
at least he had a wingman with him.
Yeah, exactly, man. So I don't know how this is going to get better because y'all are not really telling us what the fuck is going on. So we can't really offer advice. If you would be real to the media and tell us what the fuck is going on, then maybe we could offer our real opinion. Yeah. But y'all niggas, y'all do a good job over there and go to State covering shit up for us because it's, well, actually not. Y'all let the shit leak when nigga Jordan Poole got snuffed. But with Andrew Wiggins, y'all are doing a great job of not letting us know what's really going on. Now y'all blaming shit on he ain't working out like he should be working out.
No, and this is not his first time having a season low like this. This is his second worst.
Oh, yeah? What happened when?
Before, I mean, right now he's down to 41.7, but this is his second worst. I forgot what team it was, but he was on a team where people were acting like he's not even playing no more. What team was that?
He played for Minnesota. He played for Cavaliers.
Yeah. And then they got him out of there. So this is his second time going through this. So this is not his first time having a meltdown.
What you think, Stat?
I don't know. I feel like the moment we start talking about people, as soon as they get back on the court, they start doing better. So
no, the moment you start doing it.
Stat trying to put us all in. Poor Stat, no. Check out the stat. When you go to checking out the stats, that's when niggas turn up.
Exactly. What days of your show on? You can plug your show in.
Go ahead.
You guys can check out my show on Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, I did call out Russell Wilson and he just coincidentally wanted to play better. So I'm just like, now talking about Andrew Wiggins, I just wouldn't be surprised.
On a 5-game winning streak since the show aired.
Yeah. That's one of those things. It's different when a woman says, you know, a nigga say you fell off is different.
Yeah.
If a woman say, nigga, you fell off.
Yeah. Yeah, word to mother. I'm tell you some shit, right? Over the Thanksgiving weekend, right? So, with my shorty and shit, I'm not feeling like in the mood to bone. I just ate mad Thanksgiving and all that shit, yo. I'm like, yo. So I could tell she want to fuck bad. I'm like, relax, man, you know, chill. Like, you just getting old, nigga. I said, oh, shit. When they got the horsepower. I said, say sorry. I'm sorry, shut up. Dog the house.
Oh, you gotta watch that, shut up. Niggas is getting sued these days.
No. Oh, yeah, I know the circle you used to be in. See, listen, let me tell you something about me. I know the circle. See, the thing about me, I recorded from beginning to end. You know what I learned, Murder? You know what I learned? This is what I learned. And this was years ago. And you know, what I always, and listen, I'm growing up a little bit. I am getting a little old. I ain't older where I won't smash shit out. But to this day, there's a couple rules I got. Like even if I go missionary, I don't go chest to chest because it's too much emotion in chest to chest. Like my chest is not touching their chest. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting this. I'm full. Did I tell you this before? Pause. I mentioned. I don't go chest to chest.
You don't go heartbeat to heartbeat.
I'm not going heartbeat to heartbeat.
Nigga gotta be married for heartbeat to heartbeat.
Yeah. So I had this joint. I was fucking with this joint one time, and. I was fucking her for years, not like girlfriend, boyfriend, but like, like, I don't even know what to call it. We fucked off and on for about 15 years, whatever.
Link.
This is before Sneaky Link was out. I don't even know what you call it before. Because we wasn't sneaking, like we wasn't really obligated to nobody. More of the story is, I used to do some wild shit with her, man. She all type of shit. So then I started doing different shit where I started, being a little more passionate. And I'm being passionate when when I'm with her or whatever, a little kiss on the neck, a little eye contact, a little air. And it was cool. So we went out to dinner that night and she's like, we was talking about shit and she's like, you ain't roughed me up in a little minute. And I was like, see, this is what I get for trying to be nice. This is exactly what I get. Niggas, she missed getting roughed up. Let me tell you something. I'll pull out a song. I guarantee you. I'll pull it out. I'm going to try to find it in my email before the show is over. By 2014, I got How I'm Taking Bitches to Pound Town. It's popping now. I never put the song out. Pound Town, hear me, Pound Town. That was probably 11. I've been Pound Town this shit out. You know what I'm saying? And fellas, I'm telling you, be careful being too passionate because they do like being choked sometimes. They do like being smacked on the ass. They do like a little... Not saying everybody's with that, but what I do is I push it to the limit till they tell me to stop. If they don't tell me to stop, I'm going as hard as I can go. Sorry to get this deep, but Andrew Wiggins, take notes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is the shit your man is doing that you not. I don't know.
Yo, how you gonna tell him his man is...
Because you know why? Listen, man, I got a lot of female friends, and listen, that be too nice shit sometimes. They want to be, manhandled sometimes. Everything ain't...
Do you think they respond better to aggression?
Hey, listen, what I'm telling you is, I wish we could talk about the 90s.
You can talk about the 90s.
We can talk about it? When we was gangbanging bitches, was we ever passionate? I remember one time, my man let me talk about the past. We was in a whorehouse one time, me and Murder. Me and Murder's in this whorehouse. So we left the bitch, we took the bitch out the whorehouse. I had a crib on 144th, little stash crib over there between Sunf and Lennox. We brought this bitch over there. So Mase was kind of on the way up. He didn't have his deal, but he's popping like it's about to happen. Yeah. And I'm his man, because, we still Harlem. So the bitch pardon me, lady, we already talking bitch without, she's sucking his dick. So I gotta wait to get my dick sucked. Because I'm not hard yet, pause. I ain't getting hard on sucking his dick. So when he start hitting it, I go get head. Yeah. And so she giving me head, he hitting it from the back. And he started hitting her, saying, you wasn't sucking my dick like that. I said, yeah, it's my nigga. It wasn't, we all in there together doing all this shit like, passion. Nah, it was...
Killing you crazy.
Yo, remember Kim Trimble?
I didn't know you was going to bring
You said I could do it. I wasn't going to do it. I be trying to throw aliens behind these stories and shit, man. That's what I'm saying. Andrew Wiggins, if you and your man doing that to bitches, It's a time and place for everything.
But it was
man.
consenting. It was consenting.
Nah, we stole out
It
the
was
house.
consenting.
We
Yeah,
already
yeah.
paid the 50.
So nobody be like, yo, he was hitting her.
Oh, no.
Like, yo.
No. This was she wanted. She absolutely. This was 100%
She opted
consensual.
in.
Yo, no, this. Listen, man.
So for all of you out there, you got to know that's what she wants first.
And listen, and absolutely 100%. We need to be clear on that.
You know, it's these days.
No,
nigga.
what I was gonna say is, and Mase is close to a situation, not personally close. You know, he's in a group of labels. So shit is going wild right now. Shit is wild, and I don't know, but you know, we started from professionally. Shit is kind of wild right now, and dead ass shit is kind of wild at that spot right now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say she wanted that because she said after he hit her, you ain't bring that out of me. Then he got real mad. Nigga said, oh yeah. Like, all right. That's my nigga.
Yeah.
So the reason I'm saying Mase is saying that because I seen all type of lawsuits. Somebody just sued a nigga from 1991. Columbia University, Marcellus Wiley. I don't know how much this niggas talk about Aaron Harbin eating ass on Uncle Luke's set. It's been a bunch of shit going on. So anything we've done has been 100% consensual. One thing for sure, two things for certain about me and Murder, and we all agree, is that I don't want you if you don't want me.
Yeah.
Like most of the time, I don't even go on the attack. You got to attack me. And then I give you what you want. You're like, I ain't one of them niggas, oh, come here, baby, come here. Nah, once I feel you attack me, then I go with it. Like,
you gotta be crazy about me.
Exactly. Like, you got to want me. Most of the time, I don't even make the first move. I don't even really make the first move a lot of times because I want you to be that turned on by me that you got to say, nah, I want this nigga Cam, man. This nigga arrogant ass nigga, this and think he all that. And I'm not really like that. I'm really cool once you get to know me, but you know, I'm not just gonna meet you and be like, hey, so how you been? This and that. That's why my nigga Sugar Dugger, he a people person like that. You know, every crew gotta have a little balance. He one of them niggas. That's good. You gotta have people person. I'm not really a people person till you get to know me. All that's being said is Andrew Wiggins, your man, might be punching your bitch in the back of the head, man. That's all I meant to say about it.
Consentful too.
Consentful too.
Hey, I'm usually great at keeping my composure, but that just went so many different ways. So
listen, man, and to be honest with you, we don't really want your opinion on this because I don't know what you went to. I don't really know. I'm disgusted to know what you went to. I'll be right. I would not. I don't want to even hear your opinion on this stuff because I would be so disappointed if I heard the wrong thing. Everybody should be hugging and kissing you and bringing you flowers as far as we're concerned. And as far as we're concerned, you should just be making out at the most. And I don't like that neither.
We'll just leave it at that. I have nothing else will be said. Moving along, also speaking of the Warriors, in a post-game interview, Clay was asked his opinion on Steve Kerr sticking with the same starting five, and he responded, what do you want me to do, bench me? So basically the reporter was trying to hint at like, Steve Kerr change up the starting five? Should somebody else go in? So how do you feel about Clay's response? And then do you think that would be a decision that you could see happening?
No, it's too early. I think, like I said, to me, Mase made some great points on Clay. And definitely wasn't this week, possibly last week, a few episodes ago. He's under a contract season. And he's not playing like he's under a contract season. But to me, my personal opinion about that is that they got so comfortable with the organization, with Steve Kerr, with ownership, his new general manager there, that I think that they think everybody's safe, no matter what. They may not get what Steph Curry's going to get, but I think in their brain, the core of the team, and when I say the core, Draymond, Steph Curry and Clay all feel like we're going to retire in Golden State, and they'll work it out for us. That's my personal opinion. As far as the starting lineup is concerned, listen, man, it's a bunch of shit that Draymond do not to start. And not playing-wise, I'm talking about attitude-wise. So I don't think Klay Thompson, as long as he's healthy, is not ever going to come out the starting lineup unless he takes himself out the starting lineup, kind of how Russell Westbrook did. But as far as Klay not starting, I don't think that's realistic as long as Steve Kerr is there.
Yeah, I think Klay. I think if my stats is showing me correctly, Klay hasn't shot 50% from the field in the last 9 outings. So this is becoming a real problem. I mean, because he's so known as a sharp shooter that if you take away him shooting sharp, other than playing defense, is nothing else that he really contributes. If he's running off the pick and everybody has to chase him off the picks and chase him off the 3-point line because he's shooting so consistently, that's what opens up the offense for everybody. But when he's not shooting efficiently, then it kind of, makes everybody fall back in the zone or different ways that makes it hard for them to score. So I think it's very important that Klay start playing better. I don't see many players that they have on their team that they could switch that lineup for. I think it would be even worse if they put Chris Paul at the starting point guard and then put Steph at the 2. That's one option they can do, but they will be super small pause for the West Coast. So what do you think about that, Steph and Chris Paul in the backcourt?
Well, we had that in the beginning of the season when Draymond was hurt. We see it didn't work.
Yeah.
That's when I did the little freestyle and everything else. And then they ended up bringing Draymond came back and Chris Paul came off the bench. But they started the season off with Chris Paul starting, and it didn't work. Now, what we didn't have is Draymond in that equation.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, at this point,
there's not much they could do with that team.
I'm looking now. I'm not saying that
do they have Gary Payton Jr. still?
Yeah.
That would be a good change.
I think that I'm not saying that it's early, but it's still too early for me to say shake it up a little bit, unless you're on a losing streak like the Clippers, just bringing somebody new in and trying to figure it out. But what I will say is this is the time that you need to figure it out. There's 16, 17 games in, which means they're almost 25% into the season. And this is the time you don't want to go into the All-Star break trying to figure it out. And before you know it, it'll be the All-Star break.
Yeah, you need to know right now what works and what won't work. So it's a good time to experiment.
Right. And not only that, I'm still not I understand what's going on, but as far as the Group A, Group C, et cetera, I think that these players are really excited about this in-season tournament. I didn't think that they would be this much excited as they are. I seen Steph Curry running out the locker room, playoff Friday, in tournament game Friday, and LeBron James is excited. And a lot of these players are really hype about this. I think this needs to pass, and it will December 8th, 7th, 8th, 9th weekend out here in Vegas. But I'm not saying they're focused on that, but a lot of teams that's still in it are thinking about winning this in-season tournament. Once that dies down, they need to realize, oh, shit, we're 20 and 23.
Yeah.
We're so focused on that. And I'm not saying that's where their priorities are at, but a lot of players are really more excited about the tournament than probably looking at their record, in my opinion.
Yeah. And Klay been shooting a little better. He has been making about 3 or 4 threes a game. So he's getting back to old Klay.
On Monday, the Lakers lost by 44 points to the Sixers. What changes do you think the Lakers need?
I watched some of that game, man, and my nigga, because it seemed like we picking and bullying on people on this show. It just seems like with certain people, we just constantly bring certain people up and we're picking on them. I don't have the numbers offhand. I don't even know if Anthony Davis had a terrific game.
17 and 11.
Right. And what did Embiid have?
Embiid had 30 and 11.
This is the shit that we talk about. Not only did he have 30 and 11, you had 17. Every time you look up, he get a rebound, hit you by accident.
He had 30, 11, and 11.
They had triple-double on your ass. Then every time Embiid did something, Anthony Davis flops, grabs his eye, grabs his ankle, grabs his stomach. Yo, bro, this is the shit you got to deal with. The Embiids, the Jokers, the Giannis's, and Giannis is a power forward. He's not even a center, which you could be called a power forward too. But the niggas just size, yo, bro, I know LeBron is discussing, and look, I'm gonna let Mase go because we say this shit every week about different players when it comes to Anthony Davis. But the way you kept grabbing your wrist, grabbing your arm, grabbing your foot, every time, Embiid know you flimsy. He know you flimsy, B. Don't make us name you flimsy up here. Don't make us be like, oh, you talking about flims?
Oh,
don't
you
make
about
us
flimzo?
Yeah, we don't make us do it. It makes, if you have more to elaborate, cool. I'm just gonna end it with this. You have to deal with them big boys. Pause. You got Joel Embiid. You got the Joker. You got Giannis. Giannis is powerful. You got the Lopez brothers. You gonna have to deal with people this size, this your size, and you can't keep grabbing your pinky toenail when shit don't go your way, bro. I don't know what the fuck they see. That's what happened in that bubble. You couldn't make no excuses. LeBron was on you 24 hours a day. Pause. You go to vending machine, LeBron vending machine. You go cafeteria, LeBron cafeteria. You close your locker, LeBron behind the locker like Bishop, Tupac, and Juice. What's up, cuz? What's up? Yeah. This is the shit that LeBron had to do to make y'all win a championship. And he can't do that because y'all not in the bubble.
Yeah, one person that I think kind of vanished on this team in this game was Reeves. I was expecting Reeves to have a breakout year this year. He had an outstanding playoffs last year, and it seemed like they brought him back with the intention that he was going to be a better player. Now, as it looks right now, if I'm looking at this Laker team, in order for them to win, LeBron, and this is a big statement, LeBron got to be the second or third option. Right now, LeBron is still leading the team in scoring in this game with him having 18 points. And there's no way you should be playing in this big city as Los Angeles, as the number one team in Los Angeles, and these guys are not performing. You don't get to play like that in big markets. And I think that's the thing that Anthony Davis, a.k.a. Flimsy, is not paying attention to. You're playing in the biggest market ever for basketball. If you were doing this in Sacramento, it would be cool. If you was doing this in Orlando, perfect. But you're in the biggest market. We don't bring players to the biggest market to have subpar games. You got to be outstanding. You got to think Jerry West, think Magic Johnson, think Kobe Bean Bryant. You're in that market.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal. We can't let you play like that.
Abdul-Jabbar.
So we're not on your back, pause, because of your game. We're on your back because, pause, you're in LA with that type of game. Go somewhere else with that. Do it in Dallas. Have a meltdown in Memphis, my nigga. You're in LA. It's no excuse. It's the best weather, the best looking women. You got every perk for you to turn up. I don't get it.
You could have stayed in New Orleans, is what he trying to say for all that wild shit, nigga.
Could have been eating gumbo and shrimp and catfish, nigga. You're in the biggest market. Show up.
That's a fact.
Rich Paul, listen. You got him in the biggest market. Give him the news flash. You got to turn up here. You got to play different in LA. This ain't Cleveland, nigga.
And no disrespect to Cleveland.
No disrespect to Cleveland.
Yeah, but
they still sending me stuff against you, Cam.
I know. I can imagine after today you went viral. Because you thought I was capping, I didn't see the video. But that big milkshake was straight. I said, yo, what is that? I know after the day your team got you.
They said Killer said, Cam.
Damn, there you go.
He's pass freaking. He's taking Carden to get his pass. He took Carden to get his cake scene. Carden, please call up. Let us know. Where did Cam take you to get your cake scene? So he said, a nigga took me shopping, but he takes Carden to get his cake scene. That, I don't know what's going on. I need a timeout. He said he's past freaking. He gonna take Carden to get his cake scene. I said, yo, this is bigger than the shopping trip.
Oh shit! Niggas is so sucky.
Bigger than the shopping spree right now.
Oh shit! Oh man!
Some niggas in Ohio ain't no good.
That was a good one. Yo, Nick, turn the air on. I said turn the heat on. Hot in here now and shit.
Them niggas in Ohio ain't no good.
Yo, Bronx tapping. Yo, Bronx, I need y'all back. Nigga just hit a 3 at the buzzer. That was a good one. Because that was mixtape shit. Y'all niggas Ohio didn't even get the mixtape for y'all. That was wild, yo. That was wild.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good. I ain't got nothing in my notes for that right now.
No response.
I ain't got nothing for that.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Them niggas in Ohio ain't famous at all.
That nigga's fucked up, man. Niggas on YouTube, they wasn't even on the radio for
Niggas
that.
send it to me. I said, yo, what Cam do to y'all niggas?
I gotta find out what part of Ohio them niggas from. Nigga said, that was really good. When I find out what part of Ohio y'all niggas is from, I'm banning the whole city. I'm telling you that now, man. That was a good one.
That was good. Also on Monday night, the Nuggets beat the Clippers 113-104. Although they lost, are you starting to gain more hope for the Clippers?
For what?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was a good one. I'm trying to relax. Niggas brought that bar back up.
Yeah.
that was cool though. Ooh, that was good. That should have me dying. As far as the Clippers, look, let me go to division real quick.
James Harden had 11.
I'm just looking at where they're at right now. No, they're in last place.
Leonard had 31.
Yeah, I mean, they're in last place by half a game. Don't get it fucked up. Fucking Golden State is in second to last place. But all this shit we talk about, the Lakers, they're actually in third place in I'm talking all division shit, not conference. What is a better question? What's the Clippers' record with James Harden?
Ooh.
That's a better question. But to answer the overall question, no. The question is fucking crazy. Yo, and not you, Stat, I'm just saying in general. The Clippers lost to the Nuggets. You got faith in the Clippers? Did we just say they lost? No, we ain't got no faith in them niggas. They lost to the defending world champions, which it looks like nobody's gonna stop at least on the West Coast as of now, if Jamal Murray comes back healthy. No, we don't know. It does not change my opinion of the Clippers. What I will say is
they
this.
beat them without Murray or Joker.
Right, or Gordon. He didn't play either.
And the Clippers' record is 4-7 with James Harden.
Yeah.
What are they?
4-7.
They're not even 500. Listen.
It's the system.
This
is the system.
This is the system, man. What I'll say is this, man. We talked about in the beginning of the season, I can't remember, I know it was Zion, Kawhi, and somebody else, and I said the biggest person, I forget how we phrased the question, but it was something like who has the most to prove or something like that. Mase went with Zion. I said Kawhi. And I'm not even gonna look it up because I'm not gonna act like I've been watching Kawhi or the Clippers that much since Harden got there, a little bit here and there. But I know one thing, as far as making noise, Kawhi quiet as a church mouse. We ain't hear none of this claw shit. We ain't hear Kawhi's killing. We ain't hear none of this mid-range game. Listen, bro, you've been off 2 years. I had your back. I had you as the best player in the NBA probably 3 years ago when niggas thought I was bugging the fuck out. Now it looks like I was bugging the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Because I had put you higher than LeBron at one particular point, but LeBron out here balling out and you ain't playing 2 seasons and you quiet as a church mouse and you in last place. I had higher expectations for you, and I thought being that you was off, that you was going to come back and be a monster. Goat, where you at, Goat? Goat, where you at, Goat? Come
where
on,
the goat
man.
at?
Where the Goat? You know, listen, man. And what I will say is this. For
Don't
the
do that to the GOAT.
Nah, my nigga PG, the GOAT, and Kawhi. What I'll say is this.
GOAT is leading the team.
Yeah, but
What 24.
what I was going to say is this. Before Westbrook or James Harden got there, they were actually all right with just them two.
Yeah.
It might be too much. It might be too much seasoning in the pot.
Yeah, they was playing better with just
Them two.
Westbrook and Paul.
Not even, no, I'm talking about when it just Kawhi and Paul George before Westbrook even got there a couple years ago.
Yeah.
No, they both kept getting hurt, but they were looking good. Sometimes you just need Lowry's seasoning pepper and a little bit of garlic. You don't need to keep adding hot chili pepper and onions and all this. It's Sazon and Goya. Then it's salty.
Yeah.
It gets, you don't want to eat all that. Pause. Just, you know, what's my nigga salt
Salt
bags?
bae.
Yeah, you know, you get a little of this. Y'all niggas, just all y'all doing in the pot now. That shit is salty, bro. That's what I had to say, Murder. My bad.
No, that's exactly what's going on. Because on great teams, you need spacing. You're not going to have spacing if everybody thinks they got to have a ball. Because, you know, when you playing with guys that think they're like that, they're going to run to the ball.
Right.
So if you got 3 niggas, Pauls, that think they all should be the one taking a shot, you got everybody running to the ball.
Right.
Instead of somebody like, you know what, you do the slashing, I'm going to spot up, I'm going to get the rebound. They don't have a team like that. Everybody think they are the one that should be taking a shot, so you don't have anybody doing anything else. That's what you're talking about with all that seasoning.
Well said. We're going to go to break, and when we return, we will talk about Draymond's response to the Rudy Gobert incident.
She called this thing about toxic. 4 years and counting. Got you feeling like an option. Maybe I'm my own problem, babe. She tired of hearing I don't know. What's stubborn in me won't fall. Dealing with this thing called trust. But she really thinking about it. She wanna be free. Why am I here? This woman wanna be free. Hell, I don't wanna see her walk away. I wish somebody told me the rules. Disagreements let her win, and it's cool. Even when I'm right, this ain't about you.
Welcome back. So let's get into our Underdog Fantasy picks of the day. On Sunday, the Chiefs will play the Packers. Underdog Fantasy has Pat Mahomes at 272.5 passing yards. Do you have him higher or lower, Mase?
Anything with Pat, you know, pause, I got to go higher.
Okay.
Star quarterback. Best quarterback in the league. Jalen Hurts is a good number 2.
Now Jalen Hurts is number 2. Y'all niggas kill me, bro. Niggas is wild, bro. Y'all niggas is wild. That is wild,
Gotta go
bro.
with Title Town, man. You know?
That's wild, bro.
Until he get a title.
What title do he got?
Huh?
What title Jalen Hurts got?
He doesn't have one. I said.
Oh, all right.
Until he make it a Title Town, he number 2.
Got you. What's that?
272.5.
I'm going to go higher.
Travis Kelce is at 77.5 receiving yards. Do you have him higher or lower?
I'm going to go lower.
It depends on if Taylor Swift comes.
That's a fact.
If Taylor Swift comes, then he, is she coming or not?
I don't know. I guess we'll
All right.
Sunday. And Jordan Love is at 220.5 passing yards. Do you have him higher or lower? Mase.
How many yards?
220.5.
At half?
220.5.
Oh, and a half.
What do you think, Killer?
I'm going higher. I actually watched 2 full games back to back, 2 weeks of Jordy Love, and he was looking like Pat Mahomes the last 2 fucking weeks. So I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? Where this Green Bay nigga at? Like, I'm like, no, the last 2 weeks, he's looked really, and I'm not talking about highlights. I actually had time to watch the games, and I'm like, oh, well, I see why they kind of, I don't get it fucked up. He ain't Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers.
I was about to say that.
No, he's not that, but you got to think about it. If Aaron Rodgers' Achilles would have torn anyway, possibly in Green Bay, it's probably a timing thing, but last 2 weeks, I'm going higher because of what I've seen him do the last 2 weeks. Not the whole season. He has some momentum right now. I'm going higher.
Higher.
Okay. Make sure to download the Underdog Fantasy app and you can make your picks too. So in response to the viral incident that happened on the court we saw between Draymond and Rudy Gobert, Draymond said he doesn't regret a thing. He said, I don't live my life with regrets. I'll come to a teammate's defense anytime that I'm in a position to come to a teammate's defense. Thoughts on his comment?
Nigga said, fuck you. Nigga said, I ain't apologizing.
He said you soft,
yeah,
nigga,
listen,
you
bro,
soft.
Listen,
That's basically what he's saying.
Yeah, and not only that, listen, man. I feel I'll relate this, and people may say this is not the best correlation, but I'm going to relate this to the time I got pulled over. I get pulled over for driving, speeding, whatever the fuck I was doing. I get pulled over. So the cop takes forever to give me the ticket and shit. Then he gives me a ticket and then gives me a lecture. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'll take the lecture if you're not going to give me the ticket.
Yeah.
If you're going to give me the ticket, I don't want the lecture. Give me my ticket and let me go about my motherfucking business. Draymond Green done been suspended. He been fined. And now he got to say sorry too? No, I ain't sorry. Y'all took my money. I ain't play. Niggas needed me. I am not apologizing, my nigga. What the fuck I got to feel sorry for it? I did it. I served my time. And that's that. It ain't like it's the streets or he killed somebody or sold drugs or somebody kid or something. It's that, hey, we got to a little fight. I ain't put the nigga to sleep. I paid my due. No, I'm not apologizing. Let me go do my thing.
Yeah, I think also he just don't feel like Rudy is like that. So I did what I did. Niggas is very unapologetic to niggas they don't feel like is any consequence.
Right.
So Rudy, next time, left, right, left, cross.
He didn't even get a chance for that shit. That nigga jumped off the turnbuckle and grabbed that nigga.
He grabbed him like a girl almost.
Yeah, man, like, come on. I seen one video one time. You know what? We gonna find that and I'm putting it on the page tomorrow. It is what it is page. When Suge Knight was in the club with a chick dancing with her like this in the headlock, just like that, for about 20 songs doing all this crazy shit with her in the headlock. Yeah. I'm going to find that and compare. Yeah. When you said girl, it made me think about that. I'm going to find that.
What I was thinking
I'm going to find that video and compare it to what Draymond did to Rudy Gobert so we can see how close an equivalent that was.
Who do you think was tougher, come to think about it, Draymond or Dennis Rodman? Like when it comes to that, like enforcing rebounds, all that.
Well, nobody fucking with Dennis Rodman on the rebound. Dennis Rodman was, I had this argument. I'm gonna give you your credits, and I had this argument with Sin because it's hard not to take Draymond with power force because I think Draymond does more than what Dennis Rodman does. Yeah. But when it comes to if you're actually purely rebounds, I think that nigga averaged like 15.
Do you think he would have yoked Dennis Rodman?
I think he would have tried and have flipped over like that. Like, one of them, get off me. Listen, man, Karl Malone's a big, tough nigga, pause. That nigga was wrestling with Karl Malone and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it, you know, the reason why that'd be great with Draymond, a better question I think is Draymond, would he been this tough in the 90s?
Yeah, I think he's definitely from the 90s.
I think, I'm not even questioning mentally, definitely.
That's why I said would he had tried that on Dennis Rodman, put him in the 90s.
I think mentally he's tough enough. Physically, I don't know. You got Karl Malone.
Yeah.
You got Dennis Rodman. You got Rick Mahorn. You got Anthony Mason. You got Charles Oakley. You got niggas who's 6'9", 6'10".
I would have really wanted to see him yoke Barkley like that.
Oh, nah, Charles ain't having that.
Charles would have turned around.
Charles, look, man.
And we don't promote it, but I'm just saying that's what you want to see. Like,
you know, listen, Charles tried to shoot the field where Shaq just missed.
Yeah.
Shaq tried to steal off on that nigga Charles. You know what I'm saying? But that would be a good one because Charles isn't as tall as the other power forwards that from that era.
Charles yoke Bill Lambier like that.
All these people that you name it, I think he would have tried. Would it have been the same result? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Look, the nigga Isaiah in practice punched Bill Lambier in the face and broke his hand.
Yeah.
Like, yo, them niggas is a different type of animal. Them niggas built for tough, pause.
Yeah, he might have been, pause, my favorite white boy.
Who, Bill Lambier?
Bill Lambier.
I don't remember. I know one thing.
Yeah.
I know who went crazy. The Chief went crazy on Bill Lambier and with one of them UFC shits. He's a tough nigga, though.
Tuesday was a very big in-season tournament game day with 16 teams playing. So I want to compare the answers that you guys had on Sunday's episode to the results of the game on Tuesday night. So let's start with the Bucks versus the Heat. You guys actually both chose the Bucks. The Bucks did win 131 to 124.
Oh, yeah, I did my thing. I'm the expert.
Ooh. Okay.
Who'd you pick, Stat?
I mean, I chose the Heat.
Yeah.
You said it so nicely. I mean, I chose it.
You guys. Yeah, she took all the
you guys are
honors.
right, but I mean, we didn't have Jimmy Butler and we didn't have Tyler Hero, so I still think they did their thing. And the guy that I was telling you about, it's not Jamie Jaquez Jr. Y'all all got on me. It's Jaime Jaquez Jr. Still calling him Triple J. He's playing so well. I really
Triple
need y'all
J,
to tap
man.
in. Just saying. He's playing very, very well. You're going to keep hearing it. That's all I got to say.
Triple J and his initials is H.
No, so the J is silent.
Okay.
Jaime Jaquez Jr.
Yeah, I didn't know. Listen, because I've been keeping up. That's like a nigga saying, I feel like a nigga who think a nigga named Jose start with an H now. I didn't know it was a silent H. When nigga be like, Jose with an H. I didn't know. I'll start paying them some money because listen, to be honest with you, the Heat are doing better than what I expected for them in the regular season.
All right, moving along. Hawks versus Cavs. Mase, you chose the Hawks. Cam, you chose the Cavs. Cavs won 128 to 104.
Just what I said. The expert shit. That laugh always come out when shit get crazy. I mean, I'm not even shocked about it. I know.
Raptors versus Nets. You guys both chose the Nets. You also said wasn't really interested in that game, which it's okay. But the actual score, the Nets won 115 to 103. But y'all did say, shout out Dennis Smith Jr. So shout out to the Nets. Next one.
Killer 3-0. I'm 2-1. Keep going.
Okay. Hornets versus, not keeping count. Hornets versus Knicks. You chose the Hornets. You chose the Knicks. Hornets won 115 to 91.
All right.
The Bulls versus the Celtics. Y'all both chose the Celtics. Celtics won 124 to 97. So any thoughts about the Celtics right now?
Mase was so concerned with trying to make sure he tried to beat me. Like, he don't like that shit. He was about to sweat. He was sweating. That nigga was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we tied.
No, it says Hornets. Let me check.
The Knicks won.
Knicks versus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Knicks beat the Hornets 115-91.
Find out,
Yeah.
Bob got to double check on you now, Stat.
No, it's usually right. That's just one. But
Yeah.
yes, the Knicks won. Thanks,
So I
Bob.
did have a better record than
Yeah,
Mace.
And
you
yeah,
did.
still better.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
In season. In
You
season
don't-
champ. Look at that in season champ.
Yeah.
Look at that in season
That
champ.
nigga was panicking
Look
now.
at that in season champ.
Nigga was like this. So he 3-0. So I got all my picks
Yeah,
correct.
you did.
Underdog fantasy. Cold Cam. I'm telling you, my nigga, go win that bread. We made. I'm the expert. I'm really the expert.
Go killer.
Every pick I picked, I racked up. I didn't place my best that day. The next day I racked up. But obviously, I go 5-0.
Yeah.
I went 5-0. These picks, we can go back to the videotape just in case y'all didn't see it. But go to Underdog Fantasy. They'll double your first deposit up to $100. Use code CAM and go kick off. Super Bowl coming up. You could win a trip to the Super Bowl. You could win some bread. But listen to the expert. That's what's going to get you this
code
money.
Cam.
Code Cam is going to get you that money and possibly a trip to the Super Bowl and $250,000. Underdog Fantasy.
Yeah. Okay. And keeping count is funny because, yeah, you got a lot of them right. So
And I know some G shit, bro. I'm really starting to believe this Jacksonville, Florida shit, because if Bub ain't say nothing, then shit would have just went as it is. Like, yo.
no, I wrote it correct. I just read it wrong. This is a lot of words.
I'm not mad at you, Stat. You do a terrific job, but I just feel that this was some Jacksonville shit that just happened, man. What if niggas wasn't double checking? Like, yo, that's fucked up, yo. Niggas cooking the books.
Niggas cooking the books. Yo, this season is cooking the books.
Niggas is cooking the books.
Nick,
It's
that's
like-
the title. He's cooking. Mason Stat is cooking the books.
Word, Joe. And not only that.
No, not Mason Stat. Stat is cooking the book.
Okay. What I
Said anyways.
I just thought it's Jacksonville. I thought y'all stuck together, but
Yeah, why are you
yo,
messing up this thing we got going on?
You're right. Yeah.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. You know, niggas try to throw an L on my record. It's like one of them fights where the scorecard just don't make no damn sense. Like, yo, that's when Box like
116 to
like,
111.
yeah, niggas be like,
You like,
yeah,
oh, these niggas.
That's when Box I ain't fighting no more. I don't want to fight no more. Shit is stupid. It's fixed. Boxing is pumped up. It's fake. Whatever. But thank you guys for supporting me. And listen, it ain't really about support. Let's move on because I don't want to dwell. I want these niggas. I'm used to this. It isn't really a big deal for me. So I'd rather just move on to what we got left on. This really isn't a big deal.
Okay, so there's 2 more games left. Thunder versus Timberwolves. You guys both chose the Timberwolves. You said it was going to be a good one to show who Ant-Man is. Actual score, Timberwolves won 106-103, but Anthony Edwards did get injured, so he had to exit the game. That.
Get well.
Yeah, definitely get well, man.
Definitely get well.
That ain't gonna help for the sneakers.
And then the last game that we're going to talk about is the Rockets versus the Mavs. You chose the Mavs. Cam, you chose the Rockets. Actual score, Mavs beat the Rockets 121-115. It was a close game. Any thoughts?
So we ended up even. I thought it was over after 5. I gave that whole speech. I thought it was over.
Look at Bob. Bob quiet now. The expert back.
It happens, but those were still, you guys, good picks. And I want to do that more so we can actually start keeping count. Okay. Moving along, when talking about the Nets' big 3 era with KD, Kyrie, and James Harden, Kyrie said, it's kind of like the girl that got away. It'll hurt you for the rest of your life. So how do you feel about that comparison he made?
Horrible comparison. Horrible comparison. I love Kyrie, but that's a horrible comparison because there was nothing promising about that girl. When you got the mindset, now that I've had the time to safely assess what it's like being on a team with KD and James Harden, that was a bad recipe because you already seen that did not work at OKC. The only thing changed was him. It was like swapping him out, for Russell Westbrook. They couldn't do it with that 3. they wasn't going to be able to do it. That would be my safe assessment of that. Because even though Kyrie does some things that Westbrook doesn't do, Westbrook has an explosiveness and different things that Kyrie doesn't. But you're still dealing with the same James Harden, dealing with the same powerful KD. But just some people game, like Killer was saying early, that doesn't work together. You're better off with KD having a spot up shooter, an aggressive big man that's in the post, and point guard that could really get things versus trying to fill the whole team up with all this talent. That's not too indecisive of who should have the ball, who should make the last shot because they all feel like they should shoot it. So I definitely don't agree with that. But I love Kyrie.
I would say I definitely wouldn't know because I got every girl I wanted, so I wouldn't even know what that's about. I could move on from that.
The girl that got away.
No girl got away from me, so I don't even know how to relate to that.
Well said. Okay, moving on to Mark Cuban. Interesting fact. In 2000, he purchased the Mavs for $285 million. Now he's approaching a sale of the majority stake for around $3.5 million. This sale will still allow him to remain governor of the franchise and in control of all basketball decisions. So thoughts on this exchange?
How many millions again?
3.5 million when he originally bought it for 280.
He's selling the majority stake of it. The Mavs are valued at $3.5 billion.
That's what I meant.
And he's going to sell 57% of it for $2 billion. And what I would say about this sale, if it goes through, is Mark Cuban got some shit up the sleeve, man. That's one smart motherfucker, man. $285 million in 2000 just seems cheap for the Mavericks. Like, these teams, all these teams are valued at, billions of dollars right now. And I'm sitting there thinking, they had Jimmy Jackson, they had Mashburn, they had Jason Kidd, and it was only worth $285 million. It was a hell of a come up. I would definitely say that. It was a hell of a come up. But he's very smart. Like Mark Cuban, a lot of people don't know he got into these 4K flat screens. He was one of the first people doing flat screens when everybody's like, yo, you're investing all this money in the new technology with television and these screens. And you know how TV looks now and how it used to look. Probably if you look at film from 2003, 2004, it almost seems like it's 86. If you look at some of this old footage from the early 2000s, he invested that early. And what I also read was that after 16 seasons, he's leaving Shark Tank. So what I would say is this, and I have no proof of this, just me analyzing niggas who get money and I'm not pocket watching like OJ. I'm more of a nigga that's like, damn, what's the moves niggas they be busting to get these moves? Like, I don't know if you guys seen it. Like, I love the movie The Founder about how Ray Kroc had got McDonald's from the McDonald's brother. We recently just watched Blackberry. I don't know if y'all seen that movie, Blackberry, how they started Blackberry and they was making $20 billion a year. I'm into shit like that. And what I would say with Mark Cuban, if you're leaving Shark Tank and you're selling a majority portion of the Mavs, which he's still be in charge of basketball operations day-to-day, et cetera, you got some shit up your sleeve. He need that $2 billion to get ready to bust a move that's probably going to make him 10 or 15 billion. So congratulations to Mark Cuban. If the deal goes through, I'll be looking forward to see what the new plan is, but I know you're not just selling the majority stake in the team and don't have a backup plan, or leaving Shark Tank and don't have a backup plan. And he's a guy that I respect on business. So I'll be looking forward to his future business endeavors if in case that's what he's doing.
That was a great take. I don't need to add anything to it.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you all for watching. And as always, it is what it is.
Too big